Hello, Virgo, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a reading looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As you can see, I've already, as usual, gone ahead and pulled the oracle cards and clarified those, and then I have the overall energy for the reading that I've pulled, and then we will jump into tarot. I like to go ahead and pull these cards ahead of time so we can dive right in. Otherwise, my readings would be super duper long. All right, Virgo, this is about some sort of a rebirth that's trying to take place in your life. In your recent past, you have take a reality check with the Page of Cups in reverse. So the way that I see this isn't actually necessarily like you needed a reality check. What I see this as is right now you're believing your emotions over your reality. You're allowing your anxiety, your frustration, your fear, you're allowing your emotions to be your truth and have been. This is your recent past, as opposed to allowing yourself to believe a little bit more in the universe, believing the universe has your back, believing that everything is working out for you. Now, I say that because your overall energy for the reading is emotions and rebirth. So the way that I'm saying this is it's almost like your emotions are blocking some sort of a rebirth, because again, our emotions are not fact. They are not a truth. They are, insight into what's being triggered and what's needing to be healed and what's being brought to the surface and what we're being reminded of, but they are not truth about the future. Now, the strongest energy that we have, especially when it comes to manifestation, because remember, what we give energy to is what we attract more of, and the strongest energy that we have is our emotion. And so it's almost like this reading is about not allowing your emotions to dictate your reality, not allowing your emotions to get in the way of some sort of a rebirth here. Because in your current energy, you have embraced the flow of life with the devil in reverse. This is about allowing things to go with the flow without attachment to outcome. Now, when we're trying to manifest something, anything really, anything at all, one of the biggest things that we have to be able to do is release our attachment to the outcome. But in order for us to do that, we have to work through our fear of it not coming true in order to do that. So, and going with the flow of life is understanding that nothing, everything is temporary, nothing lasts forever in terms of, emotional highs and emotional lows. When we're feeling on top of the world, we know that that's not going to last forever. When we're feeling like we, are at the lowest point, we know that that's not going to last forever. That's allowing ourselves to embrace the flow of life. Because in your immediate future, you have step into your power with the Three of Swords in reverse. So there's a lot of healing energy in your immediate future. So if you're going through a tough time right now, know that that tough time is leading you to a very powerful energy here in your immediate future. But let's see. Let's start, Virgo, by looking at your recent past. It says recent past for Virgo, clarifying, take a reality check with the Page of Cups in reverse. Recent past for Virgo, please. The Two of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. This is a lot of hopeless energy. There has been a separation from something that you had spent some time investing in, be it a career, a person, whatever the case is. And that separation was kind of, the best way I can put it was the result of it was some sort of a spiritual death. And you've been in this like limbo between death and rebirth. Now, in that limbo period between spiritual death and spiritual rebirth, when we're going through a spiritual death, if you will, we learn a lot. And I feel like you have. And I feel like that's why this whole reading, it seems to be about keeping the faith that this rebirth is coming, first and foremost, but secondly, that your future is going to look exactly like you want it to. Because I feel like there's a level of looking to the past and saying, I wish my life looked the way it once did. I promise you, you don't. You want what your future has in store for you. But there's a lot of hopelessness in believing that, yeah, because there's that Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of loss endured. So I'm not trying to say you didn't endure loss. I'm not trying to say you're not justified in feeling the loss that you did. What I am trying to say is it's transforming that loss into hope for something better. Recent past for Virgo. Recent past for Virgo. The Page of Swords in reverse. You know, through this situation, you have lost a lot of your excitement about your future. I feel like not that you're not, it doesn't mean that you're not an optimistic person. It doesn't mean that you don't try your best to focus on the positive. This just means that, because again, I'm not reading the surface. I try to dive into that subconscious, dive into that, 95% of our movements, choices, and decisions are subconscious. Only 5% are conscious. So I'm trying to dive into that part of you that you might not be as familiar with as you are, the person that you're trying to become, right? And so there's a part of you that's lost a lot of this like excitement for your future through this situation. And I feel like this is about needing to get back to that, to get back to the like optimism of everything is working out for me. Everything is leading me to my highest good, which is going to fulfill my soul in the end. Recent past for Virgo. Recent past for Virgo, please. The Eight of Pentacles. What you don't realize is that you are building, it's like you're building to your emotional fulfillment here. I want clarification on that Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're building what you want. You're building to the fulfillment that you want through the healing of this situation. I don't think I actually, well, let's just go ahead and clarify. Clarifying this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Through working through this fear, you're building slowly but surely. Because my goodness, you're experiencing a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. Through healing from what kind of made you experience this energy. Guys, please don't bark. What? The dog just popped up out of bed for no reason. Through what you're experiencing, you are building, through the healing that you're going through, you're building to what you want. So hold on to that a little bit, because it's bigger than you realize. Current energy for Virgo, clarifying, embrace the flow of life with the Devil in reverse. Oof. Try that again. Current energy for Virgo. Current energy for Virgo, please. The Ace of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. Right now is a time to make sure that you're really focusing on what makes you feel good, focusing on your passions. Your passions are the roadmap to your destiny here. Because I feel like you lost what was meant for you. And you might have lost a lot. I'm not saying you didn't. But whatever you lost gave you the opportunity to rebuild. and rebuild in a way that aligns with your soul and with your spirit, that aligns with the fulfillment that you're ultimately looking for. So with the Ace of Wands here, this is about focusing on what you're passionate about. Focusing, it's like if you fill your days with things that make you feel good. And I don't just mean like pleasure. I mean like things that resonate with your soul, journaling, yoga, stretching, working out, moving your body, um, positive conversations, listening to music, whatever the case is, filling your day with that which you do love doing most, that fulfill your soul. That's true fulfillment. When your day can be filled with that which you're passionate about, that's where you create fulfillment. Now, oftentimes we choose to turn to those things when we go through something very difficult. So that's why it's like you're building what you want through the loss that you've experienced. Current energy for Virgo. Two of Swords. Interesting. So it's almost like you have, I want to clarify this Two of Swords. It feels like you have a decision to make. And it almost feels like, Virgo, you have a decision to go back to the past and potentially repeat a cycle, or to step forward into your future. But let me see, what's this Two of Swords? Clarifying this Two of Swords. King of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Because here's the thing. You have a decision to go after what you want right now, or to choose your comfort zone. And right now, the choice really is up to you. And I encourage you pretty heavily to choose the path that resonates the most with your soul. Not that, don't go back to your past. Step into your future. Because your self-doubt here, your doubt in yourself, your doubt that you're capable, that you're deserving, whatever the case is, that could potentially block you from this opportunity you're ultimately looking for here. And that's a cycle that you've constantly had to deal with. So you have a choice right now, Virgo, in your current energy to choose. It's like past versus future almost. Current energy for Virgo. This is an interesting reading. Doesn't need to be as intense as that. Like it feels like this is about making a better path for yourself forward. Current energy for Virgo. There's the Lovers in reverse. You're at war right now with the part of yourself that doesn't believe you are deserving. You're at war with yourself with the part of you that doesn't feel you're deserving. Imagine a world where you got to wake up every single morning, have a nice, relaxing morning, get prepared for your day, spend a few hours pursuing whatever passion it is that pays your bills but keeps you fulfilled. And you get to spend, the evening with your significant other doing something else you love, doing a hobby you love, and you get to enjoy a life that is easy and that flows and that brings you what you deserve. Imagine that kind of life. That's the life you deserve to live. But there's a level of you that feels like you need to go back to living a life of like emotional turmoil almost. Like it feels like you're like, don't choose the struggle over the life you ultimately deserve. Immediate future here for Virgo. Interesting freaking reading, Virgo. Immediate future for Virgo, clarifying step into your power with the Three of Swords in reverse. Whose reading was like this? Aries. It was kind of similar. It was like, don't let your past win. Immediate future for Virgo. Look at that. The Tower with the Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is the falling away of some sort of a burden that you've been carrying. And it opens the door for so much here. Let me see if I can get clarification. Clarification on this Tower and Virgo's immediate future. Yeah. Yeah, it's not for me to tell you. You have the Judgment in reverse. It's almost like this is your journey. I'm just here to like confirm that this is what you're dealing with. And I feel like this is the second reading I've done this week, and already there have been 2 very deeply spiritual readings. Immediate future for Virgo. This Tower, it doesn't feel bad. It feels intense, but it feels like, yeah, because there's the Eight of Cups in reverse. Clarify this Eight of Cups in reverse for Virgo. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in reverse for Virgo. This is you, like, it's like, yeah, this is you walking away from your past. This is you walking away from your past, Virgo. And look at that. Then you have the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. And when you do that, there it is, the Six of Cups in reverse, releasing your past, not going back to your past. People think that means that the past is coming back to you, but it's you know, the way that I read it, it's because there's the Three of Swords in reverse. Boom. It's walking away from some past situation and allowing yourself to step into your future, which allows you to step into your power here too. It's almost like walking away from your past creates, the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. It allows things to start to fall into place. Immediate future for Virgo, please. The Magician. Look at that. With the World. The Four of Swords. You have the Fool. The Page of Pentacles. It's like you start to manifest things coming together for you. Things actually starting to fall into place. Because your past has been the reason that things haven't fallen into place. You've been holding on to your past. And letting go of that allows you to step into your future. Your power too. I mean, your future feels very powerful. Now remember, this is for Virgos have a choice here. So this immediate future that I'm reading, this Magician card here, this is for the Virgos that choose to walk away from what doesn't serve them. All right, Virgo. We're going to hop on over to the extended. I'm going to dive into some advice, clarify these messages, and then pull an actual advice card from the universe at the end. Thank you guys so much, as always, for the support of my channel. It means the absolute world to me. I wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journey, and I do hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in the way that you were ultimately hoping for. All right. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again next time.